Good Saturday morning, everybody. This is game one of the Play Madness doubleheader that was voted on. The votes are pretty close. New York Houston actually won the voting, but Boston Chicago was so close and got so many votes, I felt like I needed to include that as well. So we are at neutral stadium because the tournament is being played on a neutral site, although Houston is the designated home team based on the higher seed. And there you see the starting lineups for both ball clubs and the playmat from inkedgaming.com. We'll go to the brackets here and we'll look at this game. Is going to occur first round game. It is the 15 seed Astros and the 18 seed Yankees. In the first round, the winner of that will play the winner of the Boston-Philadelphia game, 2 versus 31 seed, later on. We've got everything set up. I've got the pawns actually closely as I could get them in the team colors. I got the orange pawn for Houston and the black pawn for the Yankees. Starting pitchers again, for Houston, it'll be Dallas Keuchel, and for the Yankees, it'll be Ron Guidry. You noticed on these Yankee cards, the 77 season, I corner rounded the cards. Haven't done it with these yet. I'm seriously thinking about doing that, but right now they're still got the square edges, so nothing's going on there. And since the Yankees are on, I'm not really a Yankee fan per se, but since the Yankees are a part of this game, I'm using my I Love New York coffee mug, so we'll have that handy. The umpires for the game, Chris Pelakudis at home, Ed Montague at first, Jocko Conlon at second, and Augie Donatelli at first base. Both teams are disposed to be semi-harmonious just by default. And we are ready to get going here with this ball game. Mickey Rivers is going to lead things off against Dallas Keuchel. And what I've been doing here with this setup is it's a lot of busyness over in this part of the mat with the two pitchers and the umpires. My rolling room seems to be right here at the pitcher's mound, so I'm going to roll this left-handed. Hey Beatles, how you doing? I'm going to roll this left-handed, and hopefully that works out okay. But Mickey Rivers leads off against Dallas Keuchel. 5-6-6. Is Dallas Keuchel wild? No, he's got control. Does Rivers have a good eye? No, he doesn't. So he's going to strike out. So right off the get-go, Dallas Keuchel puts the whiff on Mickey Rivers. And there's one away, and that's in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. So semi-hot pitcher in Keuchel against Piniella, who is neutral. And they're both neutral. 1-3 cold pitcher. No, he's not cold. So it's going to be a line out to shallow center. And there's quickly two away. So Dallas Keuchel, strolling through the first inning, brings up the captain, Thurman Munson. 3-5-6. That's the left-right split. And Munson's a righty. Keuchel is a lefty. Munson is not a utility or a sad sack. So he's going to get that lefty-righty platoon advantage base hit that's in the game, based on that 3-5-6 roll, so he gets aboard with a 2-out single. And that brings up Mr. October, Reggie Jackson, even though we're in January. He is the D8, I'm sorry, he is the left fielder in this game, or right fielder in this game, my bad. 1-4-4. 1-4-4, does the pitcher have flash? Yes, Dallas Keuchel has the flash quality, if I can get it to focus right. Come on, you can do it for me. There we go, I guess that's okay. My eyesight's not that great anyway. Is it a flash? Yes, he is. It's a strikeout, but we do have the goggles. And the goggles say that if you have a questionable or lenient umpire at home, that strikeout becomes a walk. Well, Chris Pelakudis, the home plate umpire, is semi-lenient. The decider, though, says he's not lenient, so the strikeout will stand. Reggie goes down, so go the Yankees. And after half an inning, it is Yankees nothing and Houston coming to bat. Okay, so here is George Springer. He's going to lead things off against Guidry. 3-5-5. Is he a struggler? No, Guidry's certainly not a struggler. Is Springer a champion? Springer is a semi-champion. Desire says he's a champion. So he just hit a leadoff double to left field. So Houston getting things going here early with a double from George Springer to start the ball game. Brings up Jose Altuve, MVP from this previous season. 225. 225 says star. Is Guidry a star? Yes, he is. Guidry actually has the star, flash, and semi-control qualities, so he is a star, which means it's a ground out to the infielder of a choice. We're going to say he grounds to third, and that will freeze Springer at second. And that's going to be one away. Brings up Carlos Correa. Correa 1-2-4. That's a control check. Guidry has semi-control. Decider die says no, so we skip that. Is the batter eager? Correa is not eager, so he's going to walk. And with a runner at second, there is no potential for a steal. But we do have runners at first and second, with one away for Yuli Gurriel, first baseman and cleanup hitter. 3-6-6. He's not a pinch hitter, so he's going to fly to center. That's two away. Hello, ID. How you doing? All right. So two away, and here comes Alex Bregman, third baseman. 2-3-4. Runners on base, plate drama. Yes, there are runners on base, so we do have the plate drama. And as a catcher, Munson is neutral. That is a 2-4. Wild pitcher. Nope, Guidry's got semi-control, so he's not wild. It will not be a wild pitch. Instead, it will be across the plate for a ball. And we go to the umpire chart. And we have a runners at first and second to look at on the umpire chart. Runners at first and second, umpire check with 2 outs and 2 on. And the check is a 5-6. 5-6 asks, single, close out, close play at the plate. Strict umpire at home, lead runner is out. Well, we've already seen that the home plate umpire is Chris Pelakudis, and he is not strict. He's lenient or semi-lenient. So since he's not strict, the lead runner is not out. Other umpires call runner safe at home. So it's a single by Bregman, and Springer will be called safe because the umpire was not strict, so he will score. Correa, let's see here. Correa, since it's a lead die of 5, he'll get 2 bases, so he will go to third base. We've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. 1 run is in, and DH Evan Gattis, the batter. That's a 2-3-6, which is the double control, which Guidry does not have, so it is a walk, and that's going to load the bases. So bases are loaded. It's already 1-0. This could be a turning point in the ball game right here early in the first inning. Josh Reddick, Guidry needs to get out of this. Bases loaded, 2 outs. So 2-3-6 again. It's a double control check, which Guidry doesn't have, so he's going to walk in a run. And I tend to do that sometimes, roll the same roll twice in a row. That time it cost Guidry and the Yankees. And the Astros take a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Bases are still loaded. And now with that third consecutive batter to reach, Guidry is now a semi-struggler. See if we can get off this 2-3-6. We got 5-6-6. 5-6-6, is he wild? No. Is the batter of a good eye? No, he doesn't. It's a strikeout. And that's going to end the first. But the Astros put 2 on the board, sending 8 to the plate. And at the end of 1, it is Houston 2 and Yankees nothing. That result was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart. And since Reggie Jackson was struck out by Keuchel to end the inning, Keuchel is semi-hot. Chambliss is neutral, since it's his first at bat. 3-3. 3-3 says hot pitcher. Well, no, the decider die says no, he's not hot. So he won't be a hot pitcher. If he was, he would show highlight reel inning and retire the side on strikeouts. But since the decider die was not that way, it's a ground out. Runners advance. Let's see where the ground out went. It went back to Keuchel. So how about that? So it's grounder right back to the pitcher for 1 away. And that brings up the DH, Cliff Johnson. With a lefty on the mound, they wanted slugging Cliff Johnson to be the DH. Former Astro, by the way. Way back in the day. 1-3-5. That is a red 1, black 3. That is memorable plays in the field. So memorable plays in the field. We go to that sub-chart, or mini chart, what do you want to call it? And we get doubles, 1-1. That sends us to highlight reel A. So now we're going to highlight reel A. And that's a 1-3 on the highlight reel A. Batter strikes out, argues with the umpires, ejected from game. So how about that? Cliff Johnson giving Chris Pelakudis the what for, and Chris Pelakudis just gave him the thumb. So Cliff Johnson is gone. So we will need a new DH. So Roy White will be coming into DH for the Yankees as Cliff Johnson gets ejected. So he didn't last long in this game, enough to strike out 1 time and then get ejected. So we'll write in that Roy White is now the new DH going forward. In the meantime, that was a strikeout, so there's 2 outs and the base is empty. And we're over to Craig Nettles So Greg Nettles, 2 outs, base is empty. It's a 3-6-6. He's not a pinch hitter, so he will fly to center. And the Yankees are gone in the second. No damage done. After 1.5, it's 2-0 Astros. And we start at the bottom of the second. Brian McCann, catcher, number 9 hitter. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? Guidry is not an ace. Is he whiffer or cold? McCann is neither one. So in that instance, we're going to infield drama. So we got an infield drama check for the Yankee infielders. And in the infield, Dent and Randolph are semi-gold. Everybody else is neutral. So Dent and Randolph will be gold. 6-6, first baseman gold. No, Chambliss is not listed as gold. So he's going to make an error. It's an E3. As he couldn't field that grounder, McCann reaches on the leadoff error. And now we're back to George Springer, the top of the order. 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Is he eager? George Springer is not eager, so he will walk. And Guidry in all kinds of trouble. 1 away. I mean, nobody away and 2 on. Mr. Utah Mike, I want to see if I can show that result on from the book on that highlight reel A result. When I rolled the 1-3, it says batter strikes out, argue with umpire, and is ejected from game. So that's what you rarely get to these highlight reels because they have some extreme stuff on there. But when you roll doubles on the first attempt, it sends you to the highlight reel, and that's what happened. So now here's we're going to the chemistry chart because that walk was in purple. Both teams are semi-harmonious by default. Now they're both neutral. 4-5. Batting team harmony, no. Ground out to the infielder of our choice. It's a lead die of 4, so it's a fielder's choice. So we're going to say Altuve grounds to short, and Springer is out at second, 6-4 for the first out. McCann will go to third. So runners are at the corners with 1 out, and Carlos Correa, the batter. So runners at the corners, 1 out for Carlos Correa. 2-2-4. Pitching at home, no. We are at a neutral park, and besides the fact the Yankees are the default visiting team, so you don't get that perk. Is he a slugger? Correa is a home run king, but not a slugger. But he's still going to single to right field. So that's going to drive in McCann with another run. That's an unearned run. But the Astros will take it and lead 3-0. And that was in blue, so we're going to the right now chart for Yuli Gurriel's at bat. Oh, I'm sorry, it should be the right now chart. It means 2 dice, not 3. Okay, 2-4. 2-4, hot batter. Gurriel, his last at bat, fly to center, so he's not hot. If he was, he would get a single, but in this case, he's going to fly to left. That's out number 2. 2 down for Alex Bregman. Bregman, a 4-4-5. Is the pitcher a workman? No, Guidry's not a workman. Is he patient? Bregman is not patient. He will ground to first, and the inning is over. So Guidry gets out of that with just 1 unearned run. And after 2 innings, it is the Astros 3 and the Yankees nothing. And Willie Randolph will lead things off against Keuchel in the third. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? No, he's not. Which takes us to outfield drama. And in the outfield for the Astros, Springer is semi-gold. And I believe, Gonzalez is semi-iron. Well, now they're all neutral. 2-4. Center fielder gold. No, he's not. So since he's not, it's going to be a base hit. He won't make that catch. It'll be a single for Randolph. And that result, like so many on the micro chart, is in purple. So we go to the chemistry chart for the next at bat belonging to Bucky Bleeping Dent. And now they're both neutral, 3-6. Batting team harmony, no, it won't be a double, it would be a pop out to left. So since they weren't harmonious, he will not double, he will pop to left. That's out number 1. Back to the top of the order, and Mickey Rivers. 1-1-5 rather, that's a freshness check. Keuchel is fresh. So it's a pop out to the infield of our choice. We'll say he pops it up to Altuve at second for out number 2. That brings up Sweet Lou Piniella. Sweet Lou, 224. Pitching at home, yes. Keuchel, even though we're at a neutral park, Houston is by default the home team, so they will get this home perk. And since it's a home result, it's a pop out to short, and the inning is over. Mr. Utah Mike, I think these Houston cards are still on the website on the free side. They were up there a while back at World Series time. I don't know if they're still up there or not. That's where I got them from. But you can check the Play.com free site. They might very well still be there. All right, nothing doing for the Yankees in the third. We go to the bottom of the third, and it's Evan Gattis to lead off. Gattis, a 5.66. Is he wild? No. Does Gattis have a good eye? Nope. He's going to strike out. That's out number 1. And that's in blue, so Guidry, semi-hot pitcher, will get to face Reddick, who is neutral. All right, 2-5. He is a hot pitcher. Hot batter. No, he's not a hot batter, so he's going to line it to first. Snagged by Chambliss, 2 down for Marwin Gonzalez. Gonzalez, 3.66. Again, that's the one checking for the pinch hitter. He is not a pinch hitter. He will fly to center. And the Astros go quietly in the third, but after 3 complete, they still hold a 3-0 lead on the Yankees. And now Keuchel will turn to semi-freshness, so will Guidry, starting the fourth. And he's going to be facing Thurman Munson. 2-3-5, that's a check to see if the pitcher is wild. He is not. He's got control. Is the batter eager? Thurman Munson just happens to be semi-eager. If I can get it to focus right, he is semi-eager. Decider die says he's eager. So that's a base hit, single through the shortstop. So Munson jumped on an early pitch, found a base hit, and now we got Reggie Jackson. 3-4-6. 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is the batter eager again? Reggie is not eager, but he will walk. So that's 2 on, nobody out, and that's in purple. So we're going to the chemistry chart for Chris Chambliss as at bat. Both teams semi-harmonious. And now they will be harmonious. 1-5. Pitching team harmony, yes. Outfielder makes sliding grab of a looping liner for an out. So we're just going to say with Chambliss, it was a right fielder that made that play, so it's just out of random chance. So nothing scientific about that, just picked one. So play is made by Reddick. There's one away. Here's Roy White, the new DH after Cliff Johnson got tossed. 1-2-5. Struggler pitcher, no. Is the batter patient? No, he's not. He's going to ground to third. And on a lead dive 1, that's a double play. 5-4-3 around the horn. And the Yankees are gone here in the fourth. No damage done. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Houston still holding a 3-0 lead. And we've got Brian McCann, number 9 hitter. 2-2-5. 2-2-5. Is he a star? Yes, Guidry is a star. So it's going to be a ground out to the infield of our choice. We're going to say he grounds to Chambliss. He'll take it to the bag himself. 1 away. And that brings up the top of the order George Springer. 1-2-5. Struggler, no. Is he patient? No, he's not patient. So he will ground to third also unless he's a whiffer. George Springer, semi-whiffer. And Decider Die says he's a whiffer, so he will strike out. So he gets the whiff. That brings up Jose Altuve with 2 outs and the bases empty. And it seems like Guidry's settling down now, but it may be too late. Unless his bunch can get some runs. 4-5-5. Does the pitcher have flash? Yes, Guidry does have flash. It's a strikeout. Because Altuve does not have a good eye, the strikeout will stand. And the Astros go down in the fourth. So we go to the fifth. Still 3-0 Houston. And here's Greg Nettles to lead things off. He flied to center his first time up. 1-2-3. That's flash and fresh. Well, he's got the flash, but he's not fresh, so it's going to be a grounder to short instead of a strikeout. But it's still an out. And now Willie Randolph, the batter. 2-3-6. That's a double control again, which is going to be a walk. Most pitchers do not have that quality, so it's usually going to be a walk 9 times out of 10. Here's Bucky Dent. 4-4-5. flash. Yes, he does have the flash quality. Bucky Dent, though, has a semi-good eye, and Douleheader says he has a good eye. So it won't be a strikeout. It'll be a ground out, runners advancing. So we're going to say that Dent grounds to second, and Randolph will make it to second with 2 outs. So he's in scoring position. And that'll bring up the top of the order and Mickey Rivers. "3-3-3 for Mickey Rivers. Is he utility or sad sack? No, it's a triple to deep left field for Mickey Rivers, and the Yankees are finally on the board. RBI triple for Rivers cuts the lead to 3-1 as he found those triple threes. Here's Lou Piniella. 3-4-4. Prospect pitcher, no, he's a semi-icon. Is he patient? No, he's not, so he will pop to second, and the inning is over. But the Yanks pick up a run thanks to the Mickey Rivers triple, 2-out triple, no less. And that makes it a 3-1 ball game as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And Carlos Correa to the plate. 2-3-5 is asking if the pitcher is wild, which he is not. Is he eager? He is not. So he will ground to second. He's not patient, so he won't walk. It's going to be a grounder to second. Correa is out. And Louisiana Lightning seems to be in form. Here's Gurriel, 4-4-6. Is he a star? Yes, he is. A ground out to second. That's 2 outs. And that makes it, if I told this right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 10 in a row retired by Ron Guidry after a rough start. Here's Alex Bregman. 3-5-6. That's that left-right split again. Bregman's a righty, so he's going to get a base hit. So that's the second time that's come up today. And Bregman took advantage of it for a 2-out single. Here's Evan Gattis. And as soon as I say he retires 10 in a row, he gives up a hit. So here's Gattis. 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is he eager? Gattis is semi-eager, but this time the Saturday let him down. So, well, actually it helped him out, I should say, because it's going to be a walk. It won't be a fly out. So he wasn't eager. He was able to hold back, and that puts 2 on with 2 outs. And that result was in purple, so we go to the chemistry chart, which anything can happen. Both teams semi-harmonious. Now they're both neutral, 4-5. Batting team harmony, nope. It would have been a walk, but it's been a ground out to the infielder of our choice, so we say he grounds to Randolph, and the inning is over. So 5 innings in the books, and it's Houston 3, Yankees 1. And we start with the captain, Thurman Munson. He's 2 for 2, 2 singles. 1-1-6, that's a freshness check, but again, the Saturday is letting him down, or letting Keuchel down, so it won't be fresh. Is he utility or sad sack? He is not. So that's a single to left field for Munson. He's now 3 for 3, all singles. Brings up Reggie. 1-4-6 for Reggie. Does the pitcher have flash? Yes, he does. That means it is a strikeout because he does not have the good eye. So Reggie goes down on strikes. 1 away for Chris Chambliss. Chambliss 0 for 2. Grounded to the pitcher and flew to right. 1-6-6. He's not a workman. Is he a whiffer? No, he's not a whiffer. He's going to ground to third, and with a lead die of 1, that's another 5-4-3 around the horn double play. And the Yankees are gone here in the 6th on that 5-4-3 double play. We go to the bottom of the 6th, still 3-1, and that results in red, so we're going to the experience chart. Guidry is a semi-prospect. Gonzalez is a semi-icon, and I'm not using any manager cards in this tournament, so we're going to play it as it lies. They're both neutral now anyway, 2-3. Prospect pitcher, no he's not, so it's going to be a ground out to second. So the Saturday helped out by not being there for Guidry. Gonzalez is gone. Here's Brian McCann. 1-2-3, flash and fresh. Well, he's got flash, but he's not fresh, so simply a grounder to short. But it is an out, so it's 2 away, 2 up, 2 down. And back to the top of the order for George Springer. 2 outs, bases empty. 3-1 Astro lead here in the 6th. 2-6-6. He's not the leadoff batter. Nobody's on first, so he's going to fly to right, and the inning is over. So completed 6 here at neutral field in this tournament. It is the Astros 3, the Yankees 1, and Keuchel now in the 7th inning. Since he lost his shutout, he has lost all freshness, but they're going to let him go a little bit longer, see if they can't get something going, although Brad Peacock is in the bullpen. Ooh, 5-5-5 for Roy White. Ace or star? Well, good thing about Keuchel, he's a star, so it's going to be a deep fly to right. Could have been a home run, but since he's a star, he stopped that. One away for Greg Nettles. 1-4-5. Is he a struggler? No, it's a ground out to first. So 2 down for Willie Randolph. Randolph, 3-3-5. Is Keuchel wild? No. Is Randolph a sad sack? No. He's going to single to right, and since he's not stoic, he will steal second. So that gets him into scoring position with 2 outs for Bucky Dent. Bucky Dent. Bucky bleeping Dent. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? No, he's not. It's going to fly out to center, and that's going to end the inning. So we go to the bottom of the 7th inning stretch time. Still Astros 3, Yankees 1. Guidry no longer fresh, but they're going to keep him in there because he's been pitching well. Here's Altuve, 1-3-6. He's not an ace. Is Altuve whiffer or cold? Altuve is neither one. Oh, I take that back. He struck out last time, so he technically is cold. So he will strike out again. So that's 1 away because his last at bat he did whiff, so he is technically cold. So brings up Correa, 2-2-4, which is the home check, but he's designated visiting team. Is Correa a slugger? No, he's a home run king, not a slugger. But he's still going to single, and that's the second hit of the game for Correa. A 1-out single. That results in blue, so we go to the right now chart. Since we're in the 6th, we don't need to sire die anymore, or 7th, I should say. So it's hot. Let's see here. It's a cold pitcher against a neutral batter. 6-6, hot batter. No, he's not hot, but we're still going to get a Finch check out of it. And Gurriel is a slugger. So we go to the Finch check with Gurriel being a slugger. And that's a 3. And that's a triple. So Gurriel just laced a triple into the gap. That will score Correa. And the Astros lead it 4-1. And that's going to be it for Guidry. They can't go any further with him. He's kind of lost it a little bit. So they're going to bring in the best they have, which is Sparky Lyle. He won the Cy Young that year. So he is an ace. He'll be a double ace this first at bat against Alex Bregman. Infield's going to have to come in. They can't afford to give up any more runs. They're already down 4-1. Late innings. So here comes Bregman. 2-5-5 for Bregman. Is the pitcher a star? No, he's an ace, but not a star. Is Bregman a home run king? No, he's a slugger, not a home run king. So he's going to fly to left. Now, with that lead die of 2, says here, active runner on third base scores, others hold. Gurriel is semi-stoic, so he has to hold. That will not be a sac fly. So it's 2 down for Evan Gattis. Gattis, 4-5-5. Flash. No, Lyle does not have the flash quality. Is Gattis a home run king? He's a slugger, but not a home run king. So he's going to ground to first. And the inning's over. But the run does come across. But at least Sparky Lyle stopped the damage after that. We go to the 8th, and it is Astros 4, Yankees 1. And they're going to go ahead and go to the bullpen, the Astros. And they're going to bring in Brad Peacock. So Brad Peacock is in. He's a star with double flash. And he will be an ace on this first at bat because I'm still using the old book rules. Where you can come in and start the inning and still get that ace quality. But Mickey Rivers, 1-4-6. Does he have flash? He's got double flash. Double flash means not only will he strike out Mickey Rivers, but he's going to strike out the next man in the lineup, Lou Piniella. So back-to-back strikeouts, and that's where those double qualities come into play. So double flash gives him 2 strikeouts in a row. Brings up Thurman Munson. 3-5-6. Now both are righties, so that's going to be a strikeout on the left-right split. And Peacock comes in and strikes out the side. And we go to the bottom of the 8th. It'll be Josh Reddick. Reddick, a 1-3-4. Is it a gold catcher? No, he's not a gold catcher. Is Reddick a champion? No, he's not a champion. So we have outfield drama. So outfield drama for the Yankees. 3-6 on the outfield drama. Left fielder stoic. Left fielder in this case is Lou Piniella. He is semi-stoic, but the decider die says no. So therefore, he will make that catch. It will not drop in for a double. So Piniella snags it before it drops in the gap. That's one away, and that's in purple. So we go to the chemistry chart. The next at bat. A nice play by Nettles to avoid that double. All right, 2-6, and they're both harmonious. Batting team harmony, fired up batter, chops single. So Marwin Gonzalez gets a 1-out single. Brings up Brian McCann. That's a 5-6-6. Is he wild? No. Is it a good eye? Nope. So he's going to strike out. So Brian McCann, and he strikes out. So we go to the right now chart based on that. We got a hot pitcher in Lyle and a neutral batter in Springer. 2-2. Cold pitcher. No, he's not a cold pitcher. It would be a Finch check if he was, but it's a line out to third. Nettles handles it, and the inning's over. So we go to the bottom of the ninth. Last chance for the Yankees. They trail it 4-1, and Reggie Jackson's their leadoff batter. See if the Astros might go to their closer here. Ken Giles. I know he had a rough World Series and end of the year, but in the regular season, he was their closer. So if I can get this, there he goes. His star, double flash, semi-control. He will be an ace this first at bat, as he comes in to face Jackson, Chambliss, and White. So Ken Giles on the bump. 1-4-5. Struggler, no. So it's a ground out to first base, and that's going to be one away. And the Astros 2 out away from advancing. Brings up Chris Chambliss. 4-4-6. Is he a star? Yes, he is. It's a ground out to second. So 2 up, 2 down. Last chance will be Roy White, and he is the backup DH because Cliff Johnson got ejected back in the second inning. So here's Roy White, last chance for the Yankees. 1-4-6. Flash. Yes, he's got double flash. So not only would it be a strikeout of Roy White, if there were more batters, the next guy would strike out. But that's the 9th or the 27th and final out. So that's going to do it. The Astros defeat the Yankees by the final score of 4-1. So we'll take the bracket and pencil in the 2017 Houston Astros. So if we look at the bracket now, Houston defeats the Yankees, so they will play the winner of the 46 Boston Red Sox against the 08 Phillies. They will get to play the Houston Astros in that bracket. But coming up now, next, and as soon as I get it set up, it is going to be the 16 Cubs against the 67 Red Sox. And I got to do some adjusting here, so if you guys want to chat amongst yourselves or whatnot, you can. I'm going to keep the thing going while it's still running, so I'm just going to be doing a breakdown and a put back up, for lack of a better word. Probably not proper English, but oh well. So I'm just going to have to put everything away and get everything else going here. Always have those little breaks in the middle of a doubleheader. So, and Justin Verlander will be starting the next game in the next round for the Astros because you have to give Keiko at least one round off, so he will be doing that. And we'll get the Yankees out of here and clear the way for the next bunch. So if there are any Yankee haters out there, and there probably is a lot, they should be happy about this result. One Yankee team is down. Still quite a few to go because there are so many of them that were great teams. But the 77 Yankees with Reggie and Billy Martin and all that gang are gone. Now we'll get the Boston Red Sox going here. Put them on the lineup card here. And I got to go to my score sheet so I can see who I had because I've already done the lineup. So I just got to put them in their proper places. And this is interesting because you're going to have John Lester going against his former mates. So let's see how we're going to work this here and get everything going. If I can find the cards that I need. So some of these things you don't use them a while, the cards kind of can stick together on you because they're kind of new. You almost have to break them in to get them loose. All right, so leading off for the Red Sox will be center fielder Reggie Smith. Batting second for the Red Sox. Playing third base, Joe Foy. Hitting third, Mr. Impossible Dream himself, Carl Yastrzemski. And of course, the Red Sox are the visiting team because they're the lower seed, or the worst seed, if you want to call it that. All right, batting cleanup is the Boomer. The Boomer, George Scott, will be the cleanup batter. Hitting fifth, and he got plunked in the regulars in August and lost all this time with in the playoffs and whatnot. But I'm allowing him in this tournament. Tony Canigliaro, Tony C, will bat fifth. The DH, a late acquisition from the White Sox, Jerry Adair. So Jerry Adair will be the DH. Batting in the seventh position will be Rico Petrocelli at shortstop. Batting eighth and playing second base is Mike Andrews. Mike Andrews. And batting ninth, doing the catching, Mike Ryan. And on the hill, their ace, right-hander, and I think he might have been the Comeback Player of the Year award in '67. I'm not 100% sure on that. I can find his card. Jim Lonborg. So Jim Lonborg takes his spot. And now we will bring out the Joe Madden-led Chicago Cubs, self-proclaimed genius. See how they do with that. So the Cubbies. Now I gotta find what. There they are. Okay. And the Cubbies are in color as well because I got them off the World Series that PLAAY.com put out on the website back last year. So for the Cubbies, leading off in center field is Dexter Fowler. Batting second, and I'm not using Kyle Schwarber because he hardly played. They had like 4 at bats. I'm not using him. Chris Bryant is at third base, hitting second. Batting third is first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Batting cleanup is the second baseman Ben Zobrist. Batting fifth is the designated hitter Javier Baez. Javier Baez. Hitting sixth, playing shortstop, Addison Russell. Batting seventh, playing left field, Jorge Soler. And to keep things realistic, John Lester's personal catcher, David Ross, is going to bat eighth. So we're not going to use Montero or Contreras because I want to try to keep it realistic. And if Lester's pitching, then Ross is catching. All right. Jason Hayward, right fielder, bats ninth. And of course, on the mound, former Red Sox, John Lester. So Lester will take his spot. All right. I'm going to keep the orange and black tokens. I don't feel like time to go get more, so I'm just going to leave it as is. Lineups are already done. Everything's already all set up. So I think we're ready to go. Oh, it was Dean Chance. All right, well, I appreciate that. You tell me that. I know Lonborg kind of had a great year for him. I didn't know what he did in '66, but I know he just, to me, just kind of made a comeback. But anyway, so I didn't do it in the first game. I got to designate hot and cold batters, and I'm going to use the Steve Tower rule on these games like this. This number 2 hitter, and then it's going to be hot. Number 8 is going to be cold. And that's going to be the same way for both teams. So Foy is hot, Andrews cold, Bryant is hot, Ross is cold. All right, so we are ready to go for game number 2. Could be a bad day for the American League East if the Cubs win here. That will knock off the Red Sox and the Yankees, but we'll see what happens. So John Lester pitching against his former mates to Reggie Smith to lead things off. And we're underway in game 2, 3-3-4, ace or star. Lester is a star. He does have the star quality. So therefore, it's a pop out to first. Easy play for Rizzo, 1 away. Brings up Joe Foy, third baseman. 4-4-5. Does the pitcher have flash? Yes, Lester also has flash. It'll be a strikeout. So quickly 2 up, 2 down for Yaz. Carl Yastrzemski playing left field. 1-2-4 does he have control? Yes, he does. We had every category that Lester has. We hit the star, we hit the flash, and now we hit the control. So Lester hit all the buttons on that one. That control check means it's a ground out to Russell at short, and the Red Sox made short work of in the first. Nothing doing. Go to the bottom of the first. Here's Dexter Fowler against Lonborg. And Lonborg has basically the same qualities. Star, flash, but he has semi-control. The only difference. Here's Fowler. 2-4-5. The pitcher is blank. Is Fowler a hero? No, he's not. He's going to pop to second. 1 away, and that's in red, so we will go to the to the experience chart. Bryant, semi-prospect. Lonborg, also semi-prospect. And again, not using manager cards. So they're both prospects, and it's a 1-6. 1-6 icon pitcher. No, he's not. So batter connects on a single to the outfield. So Chris Bryant places a single, 1 out single to left field. Brings up Rizzo. 4-5-6 for Rizzo. And ask, is he patient? He's semi-patient, but the decider die is a blank, so it's going to fly to center. That's out number 2, and that'll take us to the chemistry chart, because that was in purple, for Ben Zobrist at bat. Ben Zobrist. Both teams semi-harmonious. Now they're both neutral. 4-5. Batting team harmony. No, it's a ground out to the infielder by choice. We'll just say he grounds to Mike Andrews at second. Keep it simple. And the inning is over. So 1 inning in the books. Nothing across. We go to the second. No score. And the boomer, George Scott, steps to the plate against Lester. We get a 5-5-6. Is he an ace? No, Lester's not an ace. Is George Scott a sad sack? No, he's not. So he's going to double to right field. So George Scott with a leadoff double. And the Red Sox might have something cooking here with Tony C. 1-1-2. Is he a flash? Yes, he does. It's a strikeout of Tony C. He doesn't have the good eye, so the strikeout will hold. And there's 1 away for Jerry Adair, playing DH today. 2-3-3. 2-3-3. Ace or star? Yes, he is. The ground out to short. So that's going to hold the runner at second. So Adair fails. Now there's 2 down for Rico Petrocelli. Last chance for the Red Sox to get something going. 1-1-2. Does he have flash? Yes, he does. It's another strikeout. And Lester pitches around that leadoff double with no problem. We go to the bottom of the second. Still no score. Javier Baez. Baez, 3-4-6. Blank for the pitcher. Is he eager? Javier Baez just happens to have the eager quality. So instead of walking, he will fly to center. And that's 1 away for Addison Russell. Really unusual. I'm not used to rolling dice left-handed, so this is a little bit different for me. Not ambidextrous when it comes to dice. 2-3-4. Nobody's on base, so there's no plate drama. Is he a hot batter? No, he's his first at bat, so he's not hot. So he will pop to third. And that's quickly 2 away for Jorge Soler. 3-3-5. Is he wild? No. Is the batter a sad sack? Soler is not a sad sack, so he will single, but he is stoic, so he won't steal. But it will be a 2-out single for Soler. And that brings up David Ross, the catcher. 2 outs and a runner at first. 4-5-6. Is he patient? Ross is semi-patient, but the sire die says no. So he will fly to center, and that's going to end the inning. That results in purple, so we'll start the third inning on the chemistry chart. And it's going to be Mike Andrews who will take that at bat. And with the dot, both teams are harmonious. 4-5. Batting team harmony, yes. Focus pitcher waits on pitch for a walk. So Andrews with a walk. And Ryan, being the not so good hitter he is, he's going to bunt. And that's a 1. So a 1 says on a bunt roll, safe at first. So we're going to roll to the side or die and see if it's an error or a hit. If it's a dot, it'll be a infield single on a bunt. If it's a blank, it'll be an error. It's a dot. So Ryan surprised everybody and beat out a sacrifice bunt because of that 1 roll. He was trying to give himself up, but beat it out. How about that? Don't usually bunt in this game, but that was the time to do it, I guess. Here's Reggie Smith. He's not bunting. Maybe he should. 1, 2, 3, both flash and fresh. Yes, Lester is both, so it is a strikeout. But at least it avoided a double play. It would have been a double play otherwise. So here's Joe Foy. 1-1-4. Is he fresh? Yes, it's a ground out to short, and that is the double play with the lead die 1. It is a 6-4-3 double play, and Lester pitches out of problems. We go to the bottom of the third, still no score. And Jason Hayward getting his first at bat. 1-3-4 is Gold Catcher. Ryan is not gold. Is he a champion? Hayward is far from a champion. So we got outfield drama. And Yastrzemski is gold. And Reggie Smith is semi-gold. So Reggie Smith is going to be neutral now. Yastrzemski will be gold. 1-6. Right fielder Stoic. Well, that's Canigliaro, but he's not Stoic. So it won't fall in for a double. He will make the play. So Jason Hayward flies to right. 1 away. Back to the top of the order. It'll be Dexter Fowler. 1-2-6. That's a freshness check. We are in the 3rd inning, so he's still fresh. It's a line out to second. 4 out number 2. Brings up Chris Bryant. 2 out, space is empty. 1-1-6. That's a freshness check as well. That's a strikeout. So 3 innings in the books. Nothing's been settled. It's 0-0. Now both pitchers will move to being semi-fresh. And Joe Foy will lead things off. So, whoa, 6-6-6. How do you like that? He's not an ace. Is he a sad sack? No, he's not. We got a glove check. And the glove check, basically, for those unfamiliar with the glove check, you're basically looking to see if any of the outfielders have gold ratings. If a right fielder, center fielder, or left fielder is gold, they got a chance to rob the home run. Dexter Fowler in center is gold. Hayward in right is gold. So there's 2 chances based on the roll to see if one of these guys can stop this home run. It's a 2. So 2 says center fielder gold. All right, if he is gold, he leaps. If he wasn't gold, it'd be a home run. So he does leap. So that means we've got to roll again on the he leaps chart. And it has to be a 1. That's the only thing that's going to stop the home run is if this roll is a 1. Anything else, it'll be a home run. If it's a 1, Fowler will make a tremendous home run saving grab. He didn't. It's a 2. He just missed it. So couldn't quite get it. And Joe Foy, with a home run to lead off the 4th, breaks the scoreless tie. Although Fowler did everything he possibly could to get it. Just came up a little bit short. Here's Yaz. 1, 2, 3, flash and fresh. Yes, he still is because the side I gave him the dot, so it is a strikeout. So Lester got a little mad. That home run strikes out Yastrzemski. Here's the Boomer. He doubled his first time up. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Boomer is not a hero, so he's going to pop to second. We're out number 2, and that is in red. So we're going to the experience chart. Canigliaro is neutral, and Lester is an icon. So we got a 2-6. 2-6 says icon pitcher. Yep, strikes him out. So Lester bounced back from the home run by getting the rest of the inning in order. But the Red Sox break through and take a 1-0 lead. So we go to the bottom of the 4th, and it'll be Anthony Rizzo to lead off. 4-5-6 for Rizzo. And that's asking if he's patient. He's semi-patient, but the decider die is a blank. So that's a fly to center. 1 away. We go to the chemistry chart. So chemistry chart, both teams semi-harmonious for Ben Zobrist. Zobrist a 2-6. Batting team harmony. Nope, decider die let him down. So it's not going to be a single. It's going to be a ground out to second. And that's 2 away for Javier Baez. Javier Baez, 2 outs, base is empty. It is a 3-4-5, and 3-4-5 asks if there is an iron catcher. Ryan is not iron. Does the batter have a good eye? Baez does not have a good eye. He's actually eager. And he's a semi-whiffer, so he will strike out to end the 4th inning. That result was in blue, so we start the 5th on the right now chart. Jerry Adair on his right now at bat is neutral. Lester is semi-hot because he struck out the previous batter, Conigliaro, his last time up. So we have 2-5 on the right now chart. Hot batter, no, he's neutral. So instead of a single to right, he's going to line to first, and Adair is out of there. Brings up Rico Petrocelli. Struck out his first time up. 3-5-6, that's the left-right split. And Lester's a lefty, Rico's a righty, so he'll get a base hit out of that because he's not utility or sad sack. So that's a 1-out single for Rico. And that's going to bring up Mike Andrews. 1-1-6, it's a freshness check. Desire Dice gave it to him, it's a strikeout. So 2 down for Mike Ryan, who had that surprising bunt single his last time up. 2-3-6, that's a double control, that's a walk. So 2-on now with 2 outs for Reggie Smith. Chance for Reggie, the other Reggie, to do something. He's 0 for 2. He's also hitting to a double play. 1-3-6 is the pitcher an ace? No. Is he whiffer or cold? Neither one. So we've got infield drama for the Cubs. And on the infield, Bryant is gold, Rizzo, Zobrist, and Russell. Well, Russell's semi-gold, so we do need the decider die. All right, now Russell will be gold if it's called upon. 1-3. 1-3, third baseman iron. No, he's gold, so it's a routine ground out as Chris Bryant handles that one easily to end the 5th. So a little bit of a threat, but nothing much. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's still 1-0 Red Sox. Lonborg still dealing. Here's Addison Russell. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? He's a slugger, but not a home run king, so he will fly to center. 1 away for Soler. So Jorge Soler, the batter. 1-4-6 for Soler. It's a flash check. Lonborg has flash, so it will be a strikeout. So Lonborg pitching very well for his team. Here's David Ross. 2 outs, base is empty. 1-3-6, is he an ace? No. Is he whiffer or cold? Ross is a semi-whiffer, and the dot says he is a whiffer, so he will be gone. And we played 5 innings, and it's still 1-0 Red Sox. So Joe Foy, who homered for the only run of the game, he is set to lead off the 6th. 1-1-4. It's a freshness check, but Desire Die's a blank, so he's not fresh. Is he sad sack or patient? Neither one. So it's a single to right field for Joe Foy. Leadoff single, and that's in purple. So we go to the chemistry chart for Yaz. And that's a 5-6. Pitching team distance, no, they're neutral. So it's going to be a strikeout. And that's in blue, so we're going to stay right here on this mini charts and go to the right now chart, which Lester is now going to be considered fully hot because of that strikeout. And Scott is neutral. 2-4. Hot batter. No, he's not. It's going to fly to left. He would have had a single pass short, but since he's neutral, it's just simply a fly to left. 2 away for Tony C. 2 outs and a runner at first for Tony C. Ooh, look at this. 3-3-3. Utility or sad sack. Tony C is neither one, so he will triple. But a home run king gets a home run. Tony C. Tony Conigliaro is a semi-home run king, if I can get it focused right. Come on now, you can do it. There we go. He's a semi-home run king. The Desire Die says he's a home run king. So Tony C has just hit a 2-run bomb to make up for the 2 previous strikeouts. And the Red Sox now take a 3-0 lead over a stunned John Lester. So with 2 outs, that 2-run homer. And here's Jerry Adair, 266. Nobody's on first. He's not the leadoff batter, so he flies to right to end the inning. But the Red Sox pick up 2 on the Tony C home run. Go to the bottom of the 6th. It's 3-0 Red Sox. Lonborg rolling along, literally and figuratively, facing Jason Hayward. This is his last inning of semi-freshness unless he keeps the shutout going. 4-4-5. Workman, no. Is Hayward patient? No. He will ground to first. So there's one away for Dexter Fowler. Back to the top of the order. Fowler, a 3-4-4. Prospect. He's a semi-prospect, but the sire die says no. Or it would have been a fence jack. 3-4-4 is Fowler patient. We got to re-roll the sire die because he's semi-patient. He is patient, so since he's patient, he will draw a walk. So 1-out walk to Fowler. Brings up Chris Bryant. Chris Bryant, 5-5-6. Is he an ace? No, he's not an ace. Is he a sad sack? No, it's a double to right for Chris Bryant. And that's going to score Fowler. Get the Cubs on the board. Lead is cut to 3-1. And now Lonborg might need some relief here shortly if he keeps this up. Here's Anthony Rizzo. 1-out runner at second. 1 run already in. 1-4-5. 1-4-5 says struggler. No, he's not a struggler. You have to give up 3 consecutive base runners. He's only given up 2. So it won't be a wild pitch. It'll be a ground out. And the batter is Rizzo, so it's a ground out to first. So that will move Bryant to third. But now there are 2 outs. And it's up to Ben Zobrist to get Bryant home. 3-5-6. That's a left-right split. He's a switch hitter, so he automatically wins that battle. So that's a base hit. That's the 4th time, I believe, that's come up this game. And it's going to be an RBI single for Zobrist to cut the lead to 3-2. So back come the Cubs. They've matched the Red Sox 2 runs with 2 of their own. Here's Javier Baez. Baez, a 1-1-2 flash. Yes, he does have flash, so it will be a strikeout to end the inning. But both teams put 2 on the board here in the 6th. We go to the 7th. It's 3-2 Red Sox. And now both pitchers lose all freshness. Cubbies may be looking to get the bullpen going here. Let's see who's in their bullpen. They are going to go to... It's not going to be Hardy's. It's going to be Carl Edwards Jr. Some parts of the country they're called Hardy's, and some places they're called Carl's Jr. But in this case, we've got Carl Edwards Jr., and he's going to come in and pitch for Lester to start the 7th. He will be an ace this first at bat, because I'm still using the old rules. And here's Petrocelli, first chance to face him. And look at that, 3-5-6. As soon as I bring in a right-hander, we get a left-right check, and that's a strikeout. That would have been a base hit off of Lester. But I believe that's now the 5th time that's happened this game, so very interesting how it came up that much. Here's Andrews. 4-4-5. Workman. No, he's not a workman. Is Andrews patient? No, he's not. He's going to ground to first. So 2 up, 2 down for the catcher, Mike Ryan, number 9 hitter. Single to walk, though. He's reached base twice. 1-6-6, not this time. Not a workman. Is he a whiffer? No, he's not a whiffer, so he's going to ground to third. And that's going to end the inning, taking us to the 7th inning stretch. That result was in red. And let's see here. Russell is a semi-prospect, and so is Lonborg. But you wonder if the Red Sox might make a move. Oops, sorry about that. You wonder if the Red Sox might make a move to the bullpen. It is highly possible. See who they want to bring in. They are going to make a move to the bullpen because they want fresh arms in there. So Lonborg is retired, and they're going to bring in Dan Osinski, the right-hander. He's a semi-ace, and he's also got semi-flash with control. And since he's coming in, that will override the experience chart check, and we're going to the regular results chart, and he will be an ace this at bat. So he'll be an ace and a half, technically, against Addison Russell. 1-2-5. Is he a struggler? No. Is Russell patient? He is not. So he will ground to third Unless he's a whiffer, he's a semi-whiffer, but the desired die is a blank, so it's simply a 5-3 ground out, one away for Jorge Soler. See what Soler can do. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? Soler is a semi-whiffer. Desired die says no. So we got outfield drama. So we're into the outfield, and again, semi-gold Reggie Smith and gold Yastrzemski. 2-4. Center fielder gold, yes. Reggie Smith is semi-gold. Desired die makes him gold. So since he did that, he made a sensational diving catch for out number 2 and avoided a base hit. It also sends us to the chemistry chart for the next at-bat, belonging to Ross. But Ross is actually going to be lifted because Lester is no longer in the game, so they're not bound by that. They're going to the bench, and they're going to bring in, let's see who the pinch hitter is going to be. They're going to bring in, well, I guess they'll bring in the guy that's going to catch for him, Wilson Contreras. So Contreras is going to pinch hit for Ross because, like I said, he's no longer tied to Lester, so might as well go with what the better hitter is. So even though there's 2 outs and the bases are empty, they're going to see if Contreras can get into one. Only down by a run, so one swing of the bat ties the game. 3-5-5. 3-5-5. Struggler, no. Is he a champion? Contreras is not a champion, so he will ground to second. Unless he's a whiffer, he's a semi-whiffer. Desired die says he's a whiffer, so he strikes out in his pinch hitting appearance. He will stay in the game, however, to catch, so he will be the new catcher going forward. So we go to the top of the 8th. Edwards back in for his second inning of work, facing Reggie Smith. And he's now semi-fresh. 1-3-6. Is he an ace? No. Whiffer or cold? Reggie Smith is neither. So we have infield drama for the Cubbies. Infield drama for the Cubbies. 2-5. 2-5 on the infield drama. Second baseman, iron. Second baseman for the Cubbies in this game is Ben Zobrist. He is not iron. So he will make a routine ground out, and Reggie Smith is gone to start the 8th. Brings up Joe Foy. He's homered and singled. It's 2 for 3. 1-1-5. That's a freshness check, but desired die is against that. Is he a home run king or a sad sack? He's a slugger, but not a home run king. So but he's still going to double to left field. So Joe Foy with a big double. And now, with Yastrzemski coming up, the Cubbies are going to their bullpen. They don't want to take any chances with Edwards. So they're going to the bullpen, and they're going to bring in a lefty to face Yastrzemski, Mike Montgomery. So Mike Montgomery, he's already an ace, a semi-ace. He'll now be an ace and a half as he faces Yastrzemski. Lefty on lefty matchup, and I've rolled that 3-5-6 several times, so this could be relevant. No, not this time though. 2-4-5. 2-4-5. Is he a hero? Yastrzemski is not a hero. He's a semi-champion. So he'll pop to second, and that's 2 away. And that takes us to the experience chart for the Red Sox. But Montgomery did his job. He's going to leave. He got his one left-handed batter out. So they're going to the pen again as Joe Madden tries to pull all the strings, being the genius that he is. And they're going to bring in Hector Rondon. So Hector Rondon is in to face George Scott. So we will not go to the experience chart. That pitching change will override that. We'll go back to the regular chart. And he will have been ace to sit bat. He's already an ace, so it'll be a double ace. Double ace for Rondon. And they still got Chapman in the bullpen if they need him. 2-4-5, same role we just had. Is he a hero? Scott is not a hero. He will pop to second. And the inning is over. So we go to the bottom of the 8th. Still a 3-2 ball game. That result was in red, so we're going to the experience chart. Osinski and Hayward are both semi-icons. Now they're both neutral, 5-5. Full count, batter steps out of box, timeout, play resumes, roll to side or die for walk or strikeout. So if it's a dot, it'll be a walk. If it's a blank, it's a strikeout. It's a blank, so it's a strikeout. And Hayward down on strikes. He whiffs. One away. Back to the top of the order for Dexter Fowler. And John Wyatt, their closer, is loosening for the Red Sox. 1-5-6 is Fowler, a whiffer. He's a semi-whiffer. Desired says he's a whiffer, so he is down on strikes. And I'm telling you, Osinski is getting it done. 3 strikeouts in a row. Now he's got to face Chris Bryant. Whoa, 6-6-6. That's not going to get it done, I don't think. He's a semi-ace, but Desired says no. He's definitely not a sad sack, so we got a glove check. So this could be a game-tying home run right here. Depending, though, we do have a gold left fielder and a semi-gold right fielder. I'm sorry, semi-gold left fielders. Center fielder, my bad. Reggie's semi-gold, Yastrzemski's gold. All right, it's a 2, and that's center field gold. Yes, he is. Desired makes him gold. So Reggie's going to get a chance. He's on the He Leaps chart, but this, again, has to be a 1 in order for Reggie to snag this home run. It's a 3, so it's gone. Chris Bryant has just tied the ball game at 3. Had a big double his last time up. This time he hits the home run. He's 3 for 4. He's missing a triple for the cycle. And we got a tie ball game, brand new, 3-3 here in the bottom of the 8th. After 2 strikeouts, Osinski gives up the home run. Here's Rizzo. 1-3-5. That is the ballpark check, and we are at a neutral park. Neutral park. So we'll roll and see what happens on this neutral park. Could be back-to-back jacks. 1-5. Big ballpark. Right field unable to run down ball for a double. Other ballparks, it is a flyout. So since it's not a big ballpark, Canigliaro got to it, and the inning is over. But now we go to the 9th, and we are tied 3-3. Rondon is going to come out, and Aroldis Chapman is in. So Chapman will be an ace this first at bat. He'll be a double ace, actually. And he's going to be facing Tony C., who had that big home run last time. So start the top of the 9th. All tied at 3. Here's Chapman facing Canigliaro. And we get a 3-5-5. Struggler, no. Champion, no. Ground out to second. It's not a whiffer, so he won't strike out. So there's one away for Jerry Adair. Cubs looking to come all the way back here. 5-5-5, but he is an ace, so it's just a deep fly to right. So the ace quality kind of cuts down a lot of potential damage for batters. Here's Rico Petrocelli. 4-5-6. Is he patient? No, he's not. He will fly to center, and the inning's over. Now, that's in purple. We would normally go to the chemistry chart, but there's going to be a pitching change for the Sox, so that will override that. And they're bringing in their closer, John Wyatt. So John Wyatt is in, and he will be an ace this first at bat. He's already an ace and a semi-ace. He'll be an ace and a half as he faces Ben Zobrist to start the 9th, tied 3-3. Could see extra innings in the doubleheader. How about that? 3-4-4. Prospect. No, he's a semi-icon. Is he patient? Ben Zobrist he's semi-patient. Desired says he's patient. So it's a leadoff walk for Zobrist. And that'll bring up Baez. Could bunt with Baez, although he is a semi-hero and a slugger. And you get into your bottom of your order. So we're going to let Baez swing away. We're not going to bunt. 2-2-4. That's a home check, and they are not at home because the Red Sox are the visiting team. Is he a slugger? Yes, he is a slugger, so that's a double to left field. So smart move not bunting. And that puts runners at second and third, nobody out. And they're going to go ahead and intentionally walk Addison Russell and pitch to Soler. But that third walk, what that did is it made John Wyatt a semi-struggler now. But they wanted that force play at any base. The infield is in. Nobody out, bases loaded. Cubs on the threshold of coming back from down 3-0. It's a 2-3-5, and that asks, is the pitcher wild? He is not. Is the batter eager? Soler is not eager, so he will ground out to second unless he's patient. He is not. So let's look at the plain infield in on the chart here. Lead die of 2. Lead die of, let's see here, bases loaded, lead die of 2. Double play, runner out at home. How about that? So with the infield in and the ground ball to second, we're going to score this a 4-2 2-3 double play. And Russell will go to second, and Baez will go to third. So now we got runners at second and third with 2 outs. So having the infield in saved the game so far. But here is Contreras. 1-2-3, flash and fresh. Yes, he's both. It's a strikeout. And somehow John Wyatt pitches out of that mess, and we're going to extra innings. How about that? Talk about a relief job. So we got extra innings, folks. Just what we wanted in the second game of a doubleheader. We're already an hour and 10 minutes into this, but that's okay. Free baseball, as they say. Here's Rico Petrocelli. Chapman is semi-fresh. 2-6-6. He is the leadoff batter, so that's going to be a leadoff single for Rico. So Rico gets a leadoff single. Brings up Mike Andrews. Now he will bunt. Mike Andrews will bunt. It's a 1. He's going to beat it out again. So now we're going to see if it's a hit or an error. It's a blank. So let's see here. That's going to be an error. Let's see who the error is on. It's on the catcher. So the error is on Contreras. E2 on that bunt. So that's going to put runners at first and second. I'm sorry, Andrews got the first base hit. Did I miss that? What did I do with that? Did I have Rico batting again? I may have had Rico batting again, but the results may have been the same. I think the results were still the same. Maybe these 10 innings are getting to me. Let's see here, because I gave him a hit. And now I don't remember what the rolls were. Oh, why does that happen? Oh, it was a home check. No, it wasn't a home check. It was it a wildness check? No. I'm at a loss here, folks. If anybody can help me. I'm trying to remember what the first roll was, because I had Petrocelli getting a hit, but obviously he was not the one who should have been batting. It should have been Andrews. I'm trying to figure out what the hit was. I'm thinking that the base hit came off the pitcher card and it would have been a hit no matter who was batting, but I could be wrong on that. And I don't have the rewind capabilities, obviously, to go back and look. So I'm trying to go through the book and see if there's anything on here that would lend it to be a base hit. And I'm looking, and I'm not finding. Very frustrating when this happens. I'm not sure what to do with this, folks. Let's see. He had a hit from somewhere. So I'm trying to remember what he did. Oh, great. Oh, he was the leadoff batter. That's how he got the hit. Never mind. So that would have been, no matter if it was Petrocelli or Andrews, it was the leadoff batter roll. It was 2-6-6. So he would have gotten a hit either way. It was Mike Ryan who was bunting, and he's the one who reached on the error. So at least I got that straight now. All right, so runners at first and second, nobody out. And, of course, Reggie Smith is going to be bunting in this situation. It's a 3. It's a good bunt. So runners advance to second and third with 1 out now. And Joe Foy, the batter. Now, he's homered, singled, and doubled. But if you intentionally walk him, then you bring up Yastrzemski with the bases loaded. So pick your poison. They're just going to play the infield in and take their chances with Foy. They don't want to get to Yastrzemski with the bases loaded. 3-3-4. Ace or star. He is an ace, so it's a pop out to first. Infield fly rule. Keeps everything right where it is, and they will walk Yastrzemski intentionally. And pitch to George Scott with the bases loaded and 2 outs. So they're not going to let Yastrzemski beat him. So bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the 10th, tied at 3. Chapman. Oh, 4-4-4 for George Scott. Is he a scrapper? No, it's a double. If he's a home run king, it's a grand slam. He's a semi-home run king. Decider die says no. But it's still going to be a base clearing double for George Scott. A 3-run base clearing double. All these runs are unearned, but the Red Sox don't care at this point. They just put a 3 spot on the board and take a 6-3 lead. And Tony C, the batter. 1-5-6. Is he a whiffer? No, he's not. We got outfield drama. So the Red Sox looking to add more. 3-5 on the outfield drama. Left fielder gold. Left fielder is Zobrist. He is not gold. No, I'm sorry. Left fielder is Soler, and he is not gold. So it's going to be a double. It's going to drop in for a double. That will score George Scott. It is now a 4-run inning. And the Red Sox now have blown this thing open 7-3 over the Cubbies. Chapman is now a struggler, so he is going to come out of there. And they'll have to go to yet another pitcher just to get him through this last out. So they're going to go to, let's see who they're going to go to here. Travis Wood. So Travis Wood, the lefty, is in to face Adair. He will be an ace this first at bat. Adair, the 8th man to bat in the inning. 1-3-4. 1-3-4 is a gold catcher. Contreras is not gold. Is he a champion? Adair is not a champion. We have outfield drama again. So again, outfield drama. 1-4. 1-4. Right fielder gold. Yes, Hayward is gold. So since he's gold, it is a fly out to right to end the inning. But a 4 spot for the Red Sox. That result was in purple, but they're going to go to the bullpen, and that's going to override that. And they'll bring in somebody to try to close the game out. Let's see who they're going to go to. They're going to go to Hank Fisher. So right-hander Hank Fisher. I can get this thing to focus right there. He is. Semi-ace with semi-flash and semi-control. So Fisher is the pitcher in the ball game. He will be a ace this at bat. Actually, ace and a half. And he's facing Jason Hayward, who's 0 for 3 with a strikeout. And in fact, Hayward's going to get a pinch hit for. They're not going to let him hit. They're going to bring in Chris Coghlan. So Chris Coglan's going to pinch hit. Got a little more to his bat than Hayward does. It's 2-3-5, and 2-3-5 says, is he wild? No, he's got semi-control. Is the batter eager? Coghlan is semi-eager, but the sire die says no. So therefore, he's going to ground out to second, and that's 1 away. And the Cubbies are 2 outs away from elimination, thanks in large part to the boomer, George Scott. Here's Fowler. 2-3-4, runners on base. Nope. Is the batter a hot batter? No, he actually struck out last time, so he's not a hot batter. He will pop to third. And Cubbies are down to the last out, Chris Bryant. Although Chris Bryant is 3 for 4, he's missing a triple from the cycle. Now, I've never had a cycle in this game. 1-3-4, gold catcher, no. Champion, no. So we got outfield drama. So outfield drama for the Sox. 5-6. Left fielder, iron, no. Yastrzemski's gold. So he will make the catch, and down go the Cubbies. The Red Sox blow the lead, and then in the 10th, they redeem themselves. Bases loaded double by George Scott with 2 outs in the top of the 10th. Takes care of that. And the Red Sox have advanced. 67 version of the Red Sox. And they will take on the 1947 Yankees in the second round. So that is where we stand right there. My battery's about ready to die on me. I'm down to about 5%. So I'm going to be real quick and just say I appreciate all you guys watching and following along. And you saw 2 games today. Hopefully they were both entertaining. Didn't bargain for the extra innings in this one, but that was okay. And the Astros kind of took care of the Yankees 4-1 in the first game. So appreciate you guys following along. Hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday and getting some games in, whatever your game of choice is. And until next time, I will see you all down the road.